Hello and welcome. Today we're going to do a qigong practice and we can start standing. If you're in a chair, that's absolutely fine. But if you're standing, nice soft knees. We're going to twirl through the wrists. As we do, bringing our hands up overhead, reaching, and then twirling down the opposite direction to the sides of the body. And if you're standing, maybe come up on your toes as you push back at the bottom. Two more like that. Coming up, stretching and down, pushing back and up on the balls of the feet. If you're in a chair, of course, just focus on the hand movements. And as you come down and push back, just see if you can get a little bit taller through the spine. Now we're going to move through the elbows, just twirling from the elbows forward and then back a few times. And then we're going to get the whole shoulders in here, just pulling them forward, moving the arms with the movement, and then coming back. Open through the heart. We're going to lift up, and it's like we're grabbing any stress and we're going to release it. Exhale through the mouth. So inhale through the nose, reach up, maybe come up onto the balls of the feet again. Exhale, let the whole torso just fall down, head falls down. Just throw that stress away. Couple more times. And last time, grab anything you need to grab and throw it away. And then when you come down to the bottom, just release the hands down. And we will slowly begin to roll up. Shaking out through the feet, through the legs. And then we're going to open the hips. Just let the legs swing in front of you to the side and open the hips. And again, if you're in a chair, just do what makes sense here. See if you can find a similar range of motion. If you're seated on the floor, you can extend your legs out and just move the knees right to left to right, opening up the hips. Beautiful. Now from here, we're going to start a nice little bounce and a little shake. So just let a nice little bounce through the legs, start to move up the body, and really shake out through the hands, through the arms. And then let that shake just go down to the legs. If you need to, you can always find something to stabilize your balance or put your hands on your hips. Shake, shake, shake. Move the energy in the body. Move any tension out of the body. Let it drain out of the fingertips, out of the bottoms of the feet. Move, release. Shake any way that your body wants you to shake. And this can be as vigorous or as soft as you need it to be. Always listen to your body. Slow it down a little bit. Not stopping, just slowing it down. Okay, we're going to pull up to the side, all the way up overhead, and then gently pull down the sky. Now we're going to find a nice little wave, and this wave is going to be front to back. So you can really focus on the hips tilting forward and then back, and the rest of the body moving upward is just kind of following along. So belly, chest, neck, and head just kind of follow along, moving from the pelvic area all the way up. And you're grounding down through the feet. You're supported by the ground. And you can let the arms just move gently with the movement. Feeling that wave going up the body. And one more, and gently release. We're going to find gentle fists and begin to twist right to left, left to right, knocking on the door of life. So we want to make sure that our arms and our fists just hit above the waistline, around the kidney area, side body area. And we're breathing deep here. We're going to move this shortly to the chest area. So just knocking against the chest, against the back body. Breathing deep, waking up the lungs. And then opening the hands and slapping the tops of the shoulders. And the back of the hand slaps against the back body. And we're moving from the waist. Soft bend in the knee. Now we're going to come back down to the chest. And then back down to just above the waist. And as you're ready, begin to slow that down. Open the hands and gently come back to center. Arms come up overhead and gently pull down the sky. 2 more times. If you feel steady, come up onto the balls of the feet as you press up, and then pull down nice and gently all the way down to the lower dantian, the lower belly area. Let the arms float up in front of you and gently let them float down. Now we're going to rub the palms together, get a little bit of energy going between the palms, and let that just begin to warm up. And we're going to slap down the inside of the arm all the way to the palm and then up the outside of the arm. We'll do that 3 times. Then come down the ribs to the waist 3 times. And then the other side, just gently find the top of the shoulder and then down the inside of the arm, up the outside. And then lift the arm up and come down the side body. Just waking up the body. Coming down from the hips, down the legs, all the way to the tops of the feet. Maybe getting licked in the face by a dog. And then coming up the insides of the legs. We'll do this 3 times as well. And then we're going to find gentle fists and just hit right along the hip bones, nice and gentle. Then we're going to find the backs of the fists and gently hit against the kidney area. Just knock, knock, knock. Nice, gentle knocking. And then find big hip circles one way. Thing up through the hips. And then the other way. We're going to find a similar movement through the body as we do what we're going to do next with the hands. If you want, just stretch out the chest a few times. And we are going to bring our hands up as though we're holding teacups in both arms, both hands. And we're bringing the palms up to the sides and then up overhead. The whole time, we're moving just like we were with that nice little wave-like motion. And we're trying to keep the palms up. So it's like we do have teacups on our palms and we just don't want to spill any of that tea. And we can try to reverse the direction a few times. Now from here, we're going to do this with one hand only, going forward and forward, forward and forward. Notice how that kind of changes the movement. Reverse the direction, coming back and back. And then we'll try that on the other side, forward and forward. And then back and back. Back overhead, grazing the ribs. What we're going to do next might be a little bit difficult for some of you. Just try it out. Do the best you can. Maybe practice this a few times and see if you can get it down. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this teacup exercise, going forward with one arm and back with the other. So we're moving at the same speed, and you can just mirror me, moving back and forward. And we'll try this the opposite direction. And I always get a little bit woken up cognitively when I do this and sometimes I mess up, and that's absolutely fine, but it really wakes up the brain. So after that little experiment, let's go ahead and shake it out again. Nice bounce, nice soft shake. Shake out through the hands specifically, and then rub the palms together. Get that energy going. We're going to do a little bit of holding. So this is a standing meditation. If you're standing, of course, begin to pulse the energy here right at the lower dantian. And then almost as though you're holding a ball of energy at the lower belly area, just begin to breathe soft through the palms. Bringing that energy up to the heart. It's almost as though we are hugging a tree, soft through the elbows and the shoulders. Bringing the palms up, making a little window with the index fingers and thumbs looking up. Like you're holding a ball of energy above the forehead. And then reach up, extend all the way to the sides, like you're getting brighter and brighter and brighter, letting the arms float down. And we're going to step forward with one leg, and with the other arm, we're going to reach back like we're grabbing energy and just smoothing it down the inside of the arm. Do that on the other side a couple times. So you're not touching the arm, you're just kind of grazing over. Imagining you have a ball of energy here now between the palms. We're going to move this energy around and around. And to bring the body back, it's kind of like we're coming into a little bit of a yoga pose, like a warrior one pose or something as we come back. So your arms are constantly changing here. The hand on top becomes the hand on bottom. The hand on top reaches above the head and then becomes the hand on the bottom as you come back to that ball of energy from the lower dantian to the middle dantian. A couple more here. And then we're going to move this energy around, bringing this energy all the way to the lower dantian, the lower belly, pressing both hands into the lower belly, bringing the feet together if it feels okay and you're standing. And if you're seated, just focus on a nice tall spine. We're going to close the eyes and just let the body sway. Let it move like a bamboo in the wind. Find your steadiness, find your stillness, and take your time to join me now on the floor or in a chair in a meditative position. And we're just going to bring our palms up on our knees or our thighs and close our eyes and sit tall. Begin to bring all your attention to the lower dantian. Feel that energy moving throughout the body, rising up to the heart. You can even bring your hands to your heart if you like. Feel that energy rising up to the head, to the very center of the brain. Feeling all three energy centers lighting up in the whole of the body, getting brighter and brighter. Feeling your energy getting brighter and brighter. Smile to yourself for taking the time to practice today. And smile to all those practicing with you. Sending you so much love. Thank you for practicing with me.